heading into game 1, which is on Technodrome. I think it's a very, very good stage for both, but I would prefer it more as Donatello, to be completely honest.
Yeah, I feel it. I think when he gets control of center stage and stage especially can be very sort of rough to make things happen into Jenny, especially coming down.
Sorry, someone just knocked on my door. Give me half a second.
All good, all good. It's starting right now. You said earlier a little bit, you sort of more defensive start from BrEd. Big combo going right now though. Good 63% damage. It's sort of an interesting weakness that Jenny sort of has. That like she has good combos, but definitely not the greatest sort of raw damage output. But it doesn't matter if you can still get these combos going right there. Gets to confirm on the upward angled jab. Very good stuff.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, look at the difference too in the meter games. Just from that's really not what you want to see. Down 2 stocks and 2 bars this quickly is very, very bad. But like I was saying, you know, the difference in the meter gain just from that one combo. Now you have to deal with not only relatively heavy Jenny, but also a Jenny that won't die to your first kill move. You really got to work for this.
That was definitely possibly thankfully for Hypercrash. They did use the bar on the slime cancel though, but called out the side B teleport right there. Gets an up throw. Yeah, just very good stuff for BrEd so far.
Yeah, and honestly, I think the meter usage, if you're playing like this, can be good, but that's what you have to worry about, especially with Donatello. That up tilt, it's really, really quick, and it'll just explode you now that the change to the base knockback. You really have to worry, and you want to kind of hold on to these bars. You don't really need them to combo Donatello that much, and you're getting your kills easy enough, especially off of the up angle jab. I mean, I don't know. I feel like holding the bar might just be better in most of these scenarios.
Yeah, I can definitely see that there for sure. Dying's like an interesting sort of weight where you can die early, but it also gets comboed to hell sometimes. So you kind of see it right now.
Yeah, and I mean, you're kind of seeing it. Hypercrasher's been kind of forced to try and make something happen, and the moment that he does, it ends up not working out for him. And of course, Jenny's just a little bit too heavy, not gonna catch him off the top. Maybe no, the active hitbox, but great coverage going down there with the strong forward air, catching him anyway. Good stuff, but still down a decent bit. We've got a mountain to climb here, Black and White.
Yeah, definitely. And definitely see what you mean, though. Sort of like making Hypercrasher pace this sort of pace that not really as Conduit playing. He's definitely more the inherently defensive player. Definitely playing offensively, not as natural to him right there. Uses the burst. I don't think I even needed the burst right there, too. Unfortunate use of meter right there, but still keeping BrEd disadvantage.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really a risk that you're willing to take on your last stock, even though you're only at 70. Oh, good tech, very important, but can we get a little bit more? Reset the situation and catch them with the ball. But yeah, I think you might be able to cover with down tilt, but not quite. Not quite able to do it, apologies. 134 now. This is where if you're hypercrashing, you've got to try and make something happen offensively for sure.
Definitely is trying, bro. Getting the balls out, pause right there. He's still trying some stuff, trying to get in right there, but it's not quite working out for him. Still getting hit on the way in every time.
Yeah, should be an up throw, force the burst. No, just barely.
Jeez, man.
It's just the extra weight and then the reversal. You can't go down there. Catch him with the back air, and man, what a great game 1. Even on a stage that you feel would be great for Donatello, just Jenny, the ability to force that approach from a character that's not necessarily so great at it can be really, really difficult.
Yeah, sort of Jenny is like some of the best neutral sort of in the game. Typically, I want to say even a character like Donnie can sort of like struggle to sort of make things happen against them because she kind of like is pretty decent at sort of controlling the pace of the game. A lot of times we saw it against Revelo for sure, and we saw it again here in this game 1.
Yeah, and it becomes very, very obvious when, especially you start watching in the middle of that, after that first stock, that's like the prime scenario for Jenny. Now she's a full stock ahead and has meter. She's going to run away pretty much the whole time, force you to approach her. And, Donatello is not necessarily built to be that kind of character. He's no Azula. He's no, the aggressive rush down like Tigray. It's very, very difficult for him to make something happen. And really, the main thing is it has been hard to find grabs.
Oh, yeah.
I think like, maybe 1 or 2 is what I saw from Hypercrasher.
Not many at all, for sure. It's a big factor right there. And I think maybe could see some more effective electro grenade usage. I think a lot of times they're not really I feel like how Hypercrash uses it, they're kind of used to using it more like a defensive tool to fortify their wall, not really as much proactively.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I could definitely see what you're saying. And honestly, I think what's going to have to happen when we come into this game too is we're going to have to figure out a little bit on what we're going to try and change going into this character, because that playstyle is not going to change much
Mhm.
from BrEd. It's going to stay pretty much the exact same.
Let's
And
go!
yes,
Let's
yes,
go!
this is what I like to see. I love this stage. If you're struggling to approach, you have great close range options, as surprising as it sounds. Might
Mhm.
as well just bring it all the way in. Don't give her that
Oh
space
yeah,
and just smother her with hitboxes as much as possible.
yes sir. I used to love the counter picks. Used the counter pick right here for sure. Definitely good stuff for sure. But BrEd come back with this combo right here again. Not too much damage, just slowly but surely. His hits are adding up and slowly just taking back the damage deficit.
The parry. Oh
Come
no!
on.
What a great usage of the neutral B from BrEd. I don't know if it was on purpose, but it was definitely perfectly placed. And
Yeah.
it covered the side B, and man, Hyper Crash was not ready for it. He thought it was a teleport for free. Lost the stock because of it, but either way, I mean, one thing that I think is going to be really important, I haven't really seen much of, this up B out of shield on a stage like this is going to be huge for
Oh
Hyper
yeah.
Crash. I'm hoping we'll get to see it. There should be an up B. Maybe it'll kill. It will.
Wow.
And no usage of the burst, maybe saving it for the next stock.
I think BrEd also just likes to, just do like slime cancel stuff extensions right here, so if I want to say it for those.
Yeah,
Check
they're
it,
trying to be
Hypercrash.
cool. They're trying,
They're
it's a
trying-
lot cooler to play that way, so I
Yeah.
appreciate that. I'm sure everyone else who's watching probably appreciates it too.
Look, I think it's also really good inherently. Not just cool, I think it's also really good.
Sure, sure. I think it can
Don't
be
sure
good.
me! What
It
you
can
talking
be
about,
good.
sure?
Well, I mean, we can agree to disagree. Either way, we've kind of seen a comeback mounting on the side of Hyper Crasher. And this is kind of the thing that I'm talking about. Look at the situation that Jenny is forced into so often. She has to deal with your hitboxes regardless of if she's winning or not, just because of the
Oh my
stage. And
god!
what a great option. Go all the way off stage with the Forge Strong and then just immediately teleport back. So good knowledge there on Hyper Crasher's part.
Oh, sick for sure. You were saying earlier, man, the stage coming into play right here. You have nowhere to run. These stick hitboxes will get you at some point. Hypercrasher is taking the lead because of it. Oh, big confirm. Fortunately, though, uses the burst to stay alive a bit longer.
Yeah, able to make their way down. Got a little bit of trouble for Hyper Crasher though. Staying in disadvantage, unable to make our way out. Maybe we get teleport. No, not to the smoke bomb. Can we get the kill? No, we can't. Great tech. I was thinking maybe get a cheeky little KO off of stage spike, but now this is a dangerous spot. Blackamar 110, but with full meter. Not too sure. This is honestly, I'm not too sure in whose favor this is right now. That's a lot of meter to play with.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, can definitely make something happen with it, but at the same time, the 132% right here, Hypercrasher very close to getting this KO. Needs one more big hit right there, taking risks off stage. Has the side B smoke bomb to come back to right there. Up though, still not killing. Jenny is a very heavy character.
Yeah, I mean, very heavy indeed. I think, oh no, that's not going to be good. Taking a little bit of a combo, but the up strong, just immediate, great option to cover all that space above you. And I know it doesn't say it is, but it really does feel invincible sometimes. It's probably not. But that thing is so strong and has so much priority. Finding the up tilt on the approach, able to take the stock. And this is looking way, way better for Hyper Crasher and proving my point that this game is a counterpick game and Tremerson might be necessary. I kind of like it.
Look, I swear, bro. People don't like it, but I mean, I think it's very healthy to have sort of score stage in this sort of stage pool.
Yep, yep, absolutely agree. And I know it's weird because it's small and the change in blast but there are some characters where this stage can just be their best, like their go-to, and you might play a matchup where you need to know that. And this is one of those where this is just a great stage for dealing with the defensiveness of Jenny. And look at the damage that we're able to put on already just from one hit. But oh, what a great option to cover the down strong. It's a tough spot, Blackamar. It could go either way.
Oh, very unsafe charge in there right there. Could kill off the up.
Up
The
up strong, that's it.
strong. That's it. Hyper Crasher coming back in that
Woo!
second game. Very close ending to that too, but definitely, as you said, man, that sort of counter pick very much played into their strength as well. The unfortunate sort of early stock they lost early in the game made it pretty close, but still, I think a lot of that game felt very Hyper Crash dominant.
Yeah, and holding in on the down throw is definitely what'll do it. You have to hold, you have to hold out on that. And I understand you don't want to hold out because the risk of the up throw. It's a kind of just a true 50-50 unless you can react in time. But holding in is just going to get you up B up stronged, and that is going to take the stock pretty much every single time. So good stuff to Hyper Crasher on their counter pick. Do have to be a little bit worried because when a character has the defensive advantage over you, their counter pick matters a lot.
Yeah, it's like if
you're Jenny's one of those.
Yeah, if you're Hyper Crash, you're like, what do you even ban? Because I feel like there's so many just more these bigger stages that sort of Jenny can have the sort of mobility advantage on rather than these smaller ones.
Honestly, I feel like there's some stages that I don't want, but realistically, you probably don't want any of the FDs.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think. Maybe something weird with like a lot of space but close side blast and top by. Like maybe you don't want to like harmonic. But I feel like if I'm Jenny, I'm okay with Miracle City. I'm happy with Food Dreams. I'm happy with anything where he doesn't get to kind of pitch a tent under a platform. So I probably wouldn't go Irkin, anything like that. And Jellyfish I'm happy with too, because I'm really heavy. So you kind of have you have a lot that you can choose from here.
Most definitely, for sure. I think, Donnie would probably go to Rooftop here, but I'd imagine probably not on the cards for them to pick this.
Yeah, this is going to be a Food Dreams angle. I believe that is where we'll be going for Game 3. Like I said, it makes sense. A lot of open space, ability to pressure with your back air, with your neutral B, and force that approach from a character that's not necessarily great at it. So game plan's going to stay the same. Let's see if Hyper Crasher was able to kind of adapt to that, catch some things from that Game 2. It looks like they kind of are already able to get the tech chase at a quick 47. Falling into Donatello is definitely not what you want to do, because look at the extension now, 81, almost a little bit more. If they were to up B there, maybe they could get like an extra 30, but I don't know. And I thought it was going to be a turnaround, but not quite. 90% though, that's pretty good for your first opening.
Yeah, very good for sure, especially against a character like Jenny, who has to kind of like win neutral a few times, sort of even that sort of a damage deficit there. So definitely a very great start by Hyper Crasher.
Yeah, and this is kind of, look at the defensive play coming out from Jenny, trying to, and I mean, Hyper Crasher knows, like, I really don't have to approach, but the moment that they do, look at what happens with the counter! The counter, it sucks! It sucks, it didn't do anything! It's just bad, it didn't do anything! You were able to shield in the air, and that was about it. Oh, that one did something, though!
Not terrible, look at that. It did a thing.
Yeah, it worked that time. Oh, no, I thought maybe an up had a shield to catch an option, but nothing.
Dude, Hyper Crasher needs to go for those more, man. It's such a good tool he has.
Yeah, it's what, frame
fast as hell, bro. It's frame fast as hell, bro.
I know it. It's like frame before 6, like for sure. Like,
yeah.
Oof, just barely. What a great recovery, but that back air is way too big. Catches the, trying to jump from the ledge and honestly hit above him. But either way, maybe catch a jump. No, force the low recovery though. That should be it. Yeah.
Definitely great stuff. And just so I can definitely be used to sort of catch those misplaced recoveries out ledger there, the offensive box especially. Good awareness on that. But buckling up, getting up though, big conversion.
Oh, and now these, man, I forgot the name of the move because we never use it. Those counters are starting to become a little bit telegraphed. You can see BrEd is starting to kind of just position themselves a little bit off to the side because they know that it won't really. Oh, that's gonna go.
Oh my god. What's the burst right there? Just see him stay alive. But I mean, they're getting the combo going right there. Poe going up the airs right there. Back air, not quite enough to do it. Put some edge guard scenario, misses it though.
Oof. I mean, that's such a risky option. Neutral get up into immediate grab. You have yourself a lot of frames to be punished, but made it work out. Unfortunately, losing the stock right after. Right now, I'm trying to find the safest, like, you have to find the safest way to get this burst off of the table. It's got to be a raw, strong, it's got to be some form of, like, follow-up into it, but, oh, no.
Maybe not getting hit.
Oh! Oh, my God! No shot! Was that a counter? Did the counter save them?
I think it was.
I think the counter saved them. That was insane. I've never seen that
Wait,
combo
no, it was a
before.
burst. It was a burst. It was a
Oh, it
burst.
was a burst. Oh,
But
I've never
holy
seen
shit,
that
that was
combo
dope.
before. It was so cool.
I'm so happy. I tried to set up stuff like that, but I never got it, so I'm very happy to see BrEd with the innovative combo game with Jenny right there. Either way, having a very good lead right now. Now it's so sick, bro.
Yeah, no, that was great. Oh my gosh, the importance of the counter pick though. Even on this stage, it's so hard to find an opening. If I'm Hyper Crasher, I'm really just, I mean, first things first, find your way down. But oh
Ooh,
no, that's an
my
immediate combo.
God.
Luckily, the weak hit though. This is not going well. Yeah, this is going unfortunate. Blackamar, what do we need to see change?
It is hard to say, bro. Just like it can definitely just be kind of hard for him to sort of get in right now. It feels like because a lot of times it feels like when they're trying to get in, it sort of ends up going in BrEd's favor. It ends up getting the sort of counter hit situation right there. And you can't really play defensively because you're behind so much. It's hard to say.
Yeah, and then sometimes BrEd will just throw in a random like approach, just like a random dash attack. It's like follow up behind your missile, like just out of nowhere. Like there's no rhyme or reason. They're just like, oh, I'm just gonna do it. Oh,
Oh.
you have a side B, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Yeah, I was horrified. But either way, not too bad. I mean, we got bar 112, so doing all right. But BrEd is really making this difficult. Like for sure, this is definitely this is probably the hardest Hyper Crashers had to play as far as neutral so far in the tournament.
Yeah, dude, like Jenny playing for the lead right there. You know the vibes, bro. We camping up right there. We making it hard for you to approach. But eventually, Hyper Crasher will get the up tilt KO right there. Only 51% on him. Very much a doable situation.
Oh yeah, absolutely, extremely doable, and especially if you get a down tilt at early percents. But good DI on the side of BrEd, able to cut that down to only 50. Honestly, I think as bad as this has been, it's starting to look a little bit in Hyper Crasher's favor.
Oh, wow.
Can we get something off of the reflect? No, just barely. I think that's what he's been waiting for this whole time. That's why he keeps kind of going for that neutral B in place.
I feel like I've seen no other Donnie go for it as much as Hyper Crasher. It's so interesting to see.
Yeah, I mean, in this matchup, it makes sense, right? You kind of need it, but... Okay, that was scary. Either way, 74 to 96, but you have the bar advantage. If something gets started, I could see this turning around really quickly. But right now, if I'm BrEd, that burst has got to go away. Trying to find it with the back air, but great parry. Oh no, top of the screen. Oh! Just barely makes their way out of that. That's so risky.
Very close to nail right now. Hyper Crasher running up, gets up to it, but can't fall up after that. Too far away. Very high percents on both sides of it. Sig Ball hits him up real quick. Tries to get the edge scenario right here. Forward throw. As a snipe, not quite hitting it. Teleports over there to probably.
Yeah, no, refresh. He was doing it strictly to refresh the timer.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think that might have just been a little bit too late.
Yeah.
We try and catch it with the what?
Wow.
Oh, oh, it's okay. Oh, what is going
Big
on?
scramble
That's an
scenario.
approach. That should do it,
Up though,
yeah.
yeah.
What is?
Oh my god.
Oh, that's just not where you want her to be. That's so unfortunate. And then falling out of the Forge Strong. This is a video game.
A video game for sure.
That is so crazy.
No, that was crazy for sure. Oh man.
And then the mash out and the up B whiffed and then the regrab. It was so spaghetti. But it was honestly, I thought it was Hyper Crasher's game to lose after he had used that bar. So personally, you do up B and then slime cancel. If you're gonna get hit anyways, you might as well just like wait and then burst, and then you're in a scenario where you can kind of just like recover to a different space. You don't have to up B slime cancel and then now you're stuck right above them. That's way scarier. But either way, 2-1, close game though. Hyper Crasher, very close.
Very close stuff for sure. I feel like there was a couple of mistakes in sort of the disadvantage state that Hyper Crasher was making. Sort of like, I feel like they kind of got really predictable at the end of it. Sort of let BrEd sort of catch up in terms of damage wise.
Yeah.
A lot of die kick straight in. You know, you don't want to die kick straight into those back airs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I mean, I get it. It's unfortunate that that's the scenario that leads into that kind of scramble is attack on the stage. But either way, going to game 4. And that should be on Ergen, which makes sense.
I think it's time to finish
It's a lot harder to set up that
Yeah.
pressure for Jenny, just
Yeah.
because of the platform layout. So, and Donnie likes his little extensions.
Get some expansions off it. You can also get some sort of like a rig and play using center stage right there. So just keep Jenny juggled if he gets the opportunity, which I know Hypercrash definitely likes to do as a player. So I can definitely see that coming.
Yeah, and something we'll probably see a lot of. I mean, we'll probably see a lot of like shield drops, like sporadically through the platform, just because Donnie has relatively good options on the shield drop. So,
Almost definitely. Like, up air especially, man. So good.
yep. And falling up air. I mean, falling there, and things like that.
Yeah.
But already, this is exactly I'm gonna keep saying it until I'm blue in the face. The counter picks are so important in this game.
They very much are, man. Definitely swing things in your favor in such a big way. You see, just like having these platforms here, the sort of stage layout is very much in Hypercrash's favor.
Yeah, and it's also the variance of blast zones is like a real thing in ASB 2, and like a very important thing. There's probably low recovery, but a little difficult with that move specifically. That's been a kind of a low recovery chomper since that
yeah.
one.
Dude, I love just the usage of that combined with the missile too. It makes it so hard to recover.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna see a little bit, maybe of a cheeky double dare off of the, off the strong dare there, but
Yeah.
able to make their way out. Either way, this is still turned into a decent combo. The extension, but I'm Cloud, so I upper you. Your combo is my combo.
Our combo now, what you mean,
Oh!
bro? That's so sick!
I know people don't like that you could be slime canceled through all that. I love it. I think it's so cool.
That's great for sure. They didn't get the kill right there, but I definitely love the concept.
Yeah. Oh, again, this down strong is playing. It's genuinely is like doing wonders for BrEd right now. Both stocks already being taken by it.
Yeah. And it was saying, bro, first talk, bro, Hypercrash's favor, but right now, BrEd is staying with it for sure. The adjustments have been great.
Yeah, holding on to it. And one of the things that I wish I could see more from Hypercrasher is like more liberal usage of the side B. Like even if you're on a platform and it's a bad spot, like the side B needs to be out. And you need to utilize it even if it's not an off-stage scenario. It's got to be used because I mean, like, look, you can't land. Like throwing on a side B whenever just so that you can make your way down is like important. And Jenny is so good at keeping you in the air. It's like it's been a real struggle trying to make your way down. That might just kill.
God, man, the weight on Donatello not doing any favors in that combo right there.
Oh, okay. We just got jabbed 3 times from 28. Not too bad. But maybe tech chase? No, not gonna get anything off of it just yet. 51 though. Oh no.
Ooh,
yeah. Right.
Right into 11 arms, bro. God dang, bro.
Yeah, and there was no slime cancel there, so burst genuinely might have been necessary.
Yeah.
Oh,
not the taunt.
okay, not the
Not the
taunt.
taunt!
But that's probably a kill either way. No.
Crazy.
I see. It was me personally.
Not the me first.
Oh, good wait. I saw there was a little bit of a shimmy right there just to wait for the spot dodge, so Hypercrasher definitely knew that it was coming. Okay, get a little bit something started. Oh, tried to get the up strong, but not quite. This is good damage though. Why does nobody up throw, by the way? Did we know this?
Oh no, dude, it's so good, bro.
I love up throw. I think it's up forward throw, but better. Either way,
Yeah.
Hypercrasher probably knows better than I. Oh, that's a back air, and oh my god, the angle is abysmal. That is so unfortunate.
God dang,
Oh,
bro.
I don't know if they were trying to wave dash back. I think they might have been, and they got hit while holding down and away. Oh, that is so unfortunate, but good stuff to BrEd. 3-1 over Hypercrasher.